I got my first big boat in, we called it, at the time, we called it big boat, which I have a picture of it around here somewhere.
And how big was it?
65 foot.
Okay. And how stable was the channel in those days?
Well, it was just dredged out. It was fairly good, but we had still these 65, and in the 70 it was authorized to be dredged. I mean, to be jetted in 70. We had got up to there and they got that done. I mean, it was ready to go. And all of a sudden, these same outfits we're talking about, well, at the time, Beach Buggers was in it. Sierra Club.
Sierra Club, and who else?
And
You said the beach?
Audubon.
Audubon. Oh, the Beach Buggy Association was against it?
Yeah, right, they were against it
Okay.
bad. And you got the Park Service. See, they come in the 50s. They were against it, of course, they claimed they owned Inlet anyway.
If we had a 16-foot channel there, how big do you think this fishery would be?
It would be really big. But right, of course, right now we got a drop off, but we can't get anything. There's not a boat in this ditch now, but this one that she tied up. Well, she tied up really because she ain't got a cap. He quit because of this stuff.
What would be your ideal jetty? How long would it be? How would it work?
See, they kept changing, and well, they were changing on kind of what you were talking about a while ago about the fish larvae, putting some kind of what they call it spillover on the north side if they fix the north side, which already had south side fish, or partially. They would add it to that. Of course, any way they done it would have worked. But they made that cut in it coming down the beach. Of course, it looked to me like I thought. I said, well, if the sand comes down the beach, which I ain't sure it does, it would fill it up, spill over. But then they're supposed to have, what do you call them, things that, would pump the sand back.
Okay.
And that was supposed to be in it. But our regulations has got a lot to do now. They're getting worse and worse and worse. See, we had a dogfish, which was the aggravatingest thing you've ever seen when you're fishing. And there's just millions and millions of them. Just some places you took 30 minutes in net and you fill it full. Well, them things was, the whole nets that we had weren't strong enough to hold them. And when you go to pull her up, they take the net. And they come along and put a moratorium on them, which right now it's closed. All right, these here little boats could go out there and we just developed the market for them. We send them overseas, but I don't see nothing wrong with exporting, because we did our squid. And cut it out, and now this year there was, 2,000 pounds per boat. And this year I think they'll give them 4,000.
Okay. I mean, what type of fish is it?
Oh, shark. But it's we call them horn dogs. They got a little horn on their back.
Tell me a little bit. When I moved here, there was talk that, from a congressman, that if this area supported, I think it was George Bush, that you would get your...
Well, what Walter done, he made that announcement. We got this fishing association, and we had about what they call a barrel ball every year, which he just had one in November, I think it was. And we would have one of them people to come down, and most of the time it was him. And he looked right straight at me, and there was about 300 people there. And he looked right straight at me and said, Moon Tillett, said, if George Bush wins this election, you will get your jetty. Well, I guess that was the end of the jetty.